Tombstones climbing up the sky to claim the boredom and the whine of the radiator, to freeze the fates that intertwine, unresolved and undefined in this echo chamber. Once you've given up the ghost, just like Lazarus, you'll know there's an operator, some strange passenger inside. To that strange power I'm resigned like an iron anchor. I'm just a ghost in your stereo, the fading memory of a shipwreck in the undertow. You're just a lost song I wrote, and I'm just a ghost in your stereo. Shadows on the blinds, your heart's a mercenary, but like a dancer on the wire, come the sparks of frayed desire as a fire's carried. I'm just a ghost in your stereo, the fading memory of a shipwreck in the undertow. You're just a lost song I wrote, and I'm just a ghost in your stereo.
All right, welcome in everybody. Tonight we're running a little behind schedule because we were going to do Baldur's Gate 3, but things kind of fell apart there at the end. So we're going to do a little bit of Final Fantasy. We're going to do the Rising event. That's usually the anniversary event. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Thank you, wannabe photographer.
I pet you on the head. I pet you on the head. I let you know that everything is fine.
But yeah, we're gonna do the Rising event. Keeping the streak, thank you, Cat. I appreciate that. Hola todos. Hello. Let's see. I need to pull the camera in some because I had it pulled out because I've been grinding again today, working on my weapon. Which I did get. I'm lurking, I'm trying to take pictures of the blood moon and do my magic rituals. That's fine, go ahead. Yeah, no problems. No worries. But yeah, I was grinding for the... I'm a Taurus. Over the red moon. Okay. I was working on the relic weapon these last few streams, and I know this looks like the same exact weapon that I've been using, but it is actually the finished version of the relic weapon. So, it does that. Let's see. The Symphony of Life. Huh. The Wandering Minstrel is concerned for a visitor to Vilbrand. Well now, if it isn't my friend Dayan. 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, and a stroke of serendipity that it should be here and now. You see, just earlier I chanced to meet a woman who was looking for an acquaintance. Being a visitor to Vilbrand, however, she struggles to make headway and could use the assistance of a reliable adventurer. If you're willing to provide your aid, I should be glad to compensate you for your troubles. I only ask that you share the details with me afterwards. As a minstrel, I'm ever in search of inspiration for song, and much can be had during the rising, when we remember the past even as we look to the future. So what say you? Will you do me this favor? Night ghosty, night cat. Hope you rest well. I am truly grateful. Without further ado, I bid you seek out a woman in question, a keeper of the moon garbed in red. She was making inquiries over at the Aft Castle and is like to still be there. While you attend her, I shall be nearby taking in the observance. I look forward to hearing your report at the conclusion of your task. Buenas noches. Rising attendant. This just started today, so there's obviously still more people pouring in to see it and everything. She got that Eris hair going on. Huh, still not so much as a clue. Where could she have gotten to? Yes, is there something? The minstrel sent you to help me. Well now, how very thoughtful of him. I must admit, I'm at my wit's end. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Bathu Molko, a member of Orchestra Gridania, and as you've already heard, I'm searching for someone. Can I truly count on your aid? Sorry, I had to slow down there to read her name and where she was from. Yeah, I feel that way. So, the person I seek is a woman named Anumuili. Anumuili. Okay? I have to find her. I simply have to. Is she a loved one? Took that as a no. Loved one, perish the thought. She's my biggest rival and I need to settle matters with her. Oh, it's an ass-kicking contest. Numuli is a musician like me, and we've been battling it out in exams and competitions for years now. Freakishly talented is Numili. Look careful as you please, but no one immersed themselves in the music like her, and her expressiveness is second to none. As hard as I practice, more often than not, she'd get the better of me. But then she disappeared, just up and left sometime after the calamity struck. Word has it she became an adventurer, but it makes no sense. She had poured her life into music. Why would she suddenly cast it aside? She hasn't been seen in Gridania since then, and for a while I'd feared the worst. But then an acquaintance involved in the rising told me that she'd been seen in Limsa Lominsa, and I made my way over as fast as I could. Not that I care for her or anything. I want to give her a piece of my mind is all. Tell her to return to music and not waste her talents. It's not like she likes her or anything, Baka. But since arriving here, I haven't found a single clue. I'm not sure where to begin looking. Drinking holes are always good bet for information. The Adventurers Guild might know something. There are probably surer places to for making inquiries. The Adventurers Guild, if you said she was going to go be an adventurer, then that would be the best bet. Indeed, in which case we'll want to head to the tavern yonder. The Drowning something. Come on, it's called the Drowning Wench. That Aura lass is very in love with the other Aura lass because they've been standing like that since I started the adventure. Excuse me. Right, the Drowning Wench. That was the name. How macabre. Anyway, let's try speaking with the barkeep first. Well, if it ain't dayin', I'd ask what ye havin', but ye don't look as though you're here for food and drink. What can I do ye for then? Hype! An adventurer, what ails from Gridania, known as Anumuli. I'm probably mispronouncing that name. Ah, right. The archer lass. I remember signing her up and seeing her running around these parts. So she become a bard, probably. That being said, we ain't supposed to divulge the particulars of guild members. Well, I suppose there's no harm in sharing a thing or two. After the calamity, we had no shortage of inquiries for missing persons, and I understand the pain of not knowing what's become of your own. Since signing up with the guild, Anomali's mainly taken on the little tasks, delivering packages, clearing away debris, and I searching for people too. That's rather unexpected. I'd assumed adventurers did grander things, like exploring new lands and solving mysteries. Otherwise, why would Numili give up her life's passion? Some few adventurers embark on grand quests and accomplish great feats. 'Tis true enough. But most are content to make a difference to folks' everyday lives, and Anumili struck me as the sort that simply enjoyed helping others. You also have to remember the calamity turned lives upside down. I expect she had her reasons for choosing a new path. Now then, if ye wants to track down your friend, the quickest way would be through her work. O' late she's taken a bunch of jobs for the Rising, and old Linsgath was one of her clients. Ye could do worse than have a chat with the bloke. It's a fair distance to the Bismarck, and I'd have our visitor to run afoul of Limsa's less savory elements. Make sure she gets where she needs to go safely, eh? You can count on me, I reckon. Thank you, Baterin. I'll keep your words in mind. Don't mention it, lass, and whatever it is ye intend afterwards, I pray you're able to reunite with Amanili. Reaper. I'd wanted to tell Numili to give up adventuring and return to music, but now I'm not so sure. What led her to make her choice? By retracing her steps, perhaps I can understand her better. I must say, it's amazing how quickly we managed to pick up her trail with your help. I'm also impressed that Batterin remembers the adventurers he's met. Right, let's do as suggested and seek out Master Linsgath. Pray lead the way, or Lingsath, or whatever. Oh no! Oh no, they're gonna make me walk to the Bismarck! I guess I can. I think I can go this way. No. So this is the Bismarck. Did you know, Dan? This place is famous not only for its cuisine, but for hosting soirees with renowned musicians as well. It's a great honor to be invited to perform here, and Numili and I used to make a big fuss about who would get the call first. She might be inside. Oh no, should I go see what this other one was? Because there's another spot up here, but I don't know. Let's see. I hate not to, and then, like, you know. There are adventurers in this apothecary too, delivering herbs by the sounds of it. When you think about it, we rely on adventurers for many things in everyday life. That being said, no matter how essential the tasks, surely Numili doesn't need to be the one to do them. She has incredible talent as a musician and loved being one. What could have happened to make her abandon her path? I don't know. Sounds like something you should ask her when we find her. Well now, you two have got questions written all over your faces. What is it you needed? Ah, yes, Anumili helped us set up still for the Rising, she did. The festival's closer to her art, apparently, and she worked like a woman possessed. We finished in no time thanks to her. I see. Did she mention where she was lodging by any chance? Not to me, she didn't. She was also helping the Yellow Jackets with the fireworks, though, so mayhap he wants to talk to a yo-yo over at the Coral Tower. The Keepers of the Peace in Limsa Laminsa? Thank you. We'll head there at once. Oh, okay, so we were going to go back that way. Alright. I did I know, because sometimes I be going places and it be skipping shit. Oh, if it ain't our kindly Elper Dayan, what brings ye to the Coral Tower this fine day? Aye, we had Amanili procure us some ingredients for the fireworks. Can't have too much of the flamin' colors this time of year, as I'm sure ye can appreciate. As I understand it, she wants to aid them as suffer in the calamity's wake, and was keen as mustard to be involved with aught to do with the Rising. Is that so? If ye wants to know where she is, I suggest ye speak with Dorothea, the headmistress o' Limlane's Shoals. Anumili regularly lends her a hand at the orphanage. When I chanced upon Dorothea, Earlier, she was on her way to have a cup of tea at the missing member, so she's like to be over at the aft castle. If ye can find her, might be as she can direct ye to your friend. She's a rival, not a friend, but I'll do as you suggest and look for Miss Dorothea. Thank you for the advice. Back the way we came. Dang, they meant all the way out to the aft castle. Oh, damn. The lovers are still there. Just as shocked as you. COVID? What? What about COVID? Oh, wait. Oh. Ran right past it. Begging your pardon, but might you be Miss Dorothea of Limlane's Shoals? That's me, all right. And who might ye be? You coughed. Oh. No, I have a cold. I did take a COVID test, so I should be fine. So that's the way of it. Nimuli's been doing all sorts of odd jobs for us, from making repairs round the place to procuring necessities. All the children adore her. Ain't that right, Racha? Nice, feel best, beautiful. Thank you. Nimuli's always plays songs for us. Beautiful, soothing songs. She still performs even now. Most of the little ones at the Shoals lost their families in the calamity. Years on, they still suffer from nightmares and anxiety. The music that Nimuli's plays comforts them like nothing else. To know to do that, she herself must have known tragedy too. So she didn't abandon her passion, but rather shares it. Dayan, at first I thought only to convince Nimuli to return to music. But now I understand why she made her choice. What she's doing is meaningful, and it wouldn't be right to tell her to give it up. So, what should I say to her when we meet? I'm at a complete loss. You're Nimuli's friend, right? Do you miss her? We're not friends, but rivals. That's right, rivals. Yeah, that's convincing. Do you think you protest a little too much? Who am I fooling? To have her not only disappear, but take up a dangerous trade besides, I've missed her as well as feared for her. And when I imagined that I wouldn't be able to strive beside her or hear her music anymore, it's too much for me to bear. Then when you find Nimuli, tell her you're glad to see her again. You never know what a loved one will be taken from ye, so make sure to leave naught unsaid. This is something as I've learned over the years. Now then, if you'd be bent on making Nimuli go back, then I would have feigned ignorance. But as it stands, I see no reason to hide her whereabouts. You'll find her in Ailport over in western Lenosha. The area was it by the Calamity, and she went there to do her bit. Take the ferry in front of the Fisherman's Guild. It sails straight to the port. I will, thank you, both of you. Be seeing you. Laters. Hype. Okay. Oh. Oh, they gonna actually make me go down there and take the fucking ferry. Okay. Fine game. I'll play it your way. Where the fuck is the Ethereum? Or Aetherite, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I always get turned around. Oh, it's this way. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. So take the ferry in front of the Fisherman's Guild, right? Yeah. In the course of searching for Nimuli, I've come to realize many things. For one, if I tried to make her go home, she isn't like to listen. No, we'd probably end up shouting at each other and parting on bad terms. That's the last thing I want, and I'm truly grateful to you and everyone for opening my eyes. Now, just to confirm, but you're coming to Ailport too, yes? I'm starting to feel a little nervous and could use the support. Just count me as your emotional support lizard. Is it cheaper than teleportation? Huh. This ferry is bound for Ailport. Are you riding with us? 40 gil? Yeah, let's go. According to Miss Dorothea, Nimuli should be working in this area. And we're back, so where do you want the crate? That voice, it's her. Till the phone bits my face, lol, lurk. Alright, thank you, Raven. It's good to see you. We see you lurking while phone bits try to steal your face. Oh no. Let me give you a shout out. Oh. I really enjoyed your stream today. There we go. Oh, this phone. Be tripping sometimes. Ah, there we go. Raven 016 is your go-to for cozy horror fix. The streamer balances life, work, and hobbies like a pro, all while keeping the spooky vibes alive. From 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors to birthday edition screams, their variety streams are a treat. Expect indie games, cat cameos, and maybe a little chaos. Thanks for the shout. Anytime. My thanks, lass. You're always a great help. I'll take it from here. So you can run along and collect your reward. When you have time, come and play some songs at our village again, eh? Don't make me kick you over there. Nimuli, I found you at last. Bathu, good gods, it's been so long. It's been so long, that's all you have to say. You vanished with nary a word. No one knew where you were. Do you have any idea how worried I've been? What's this all of a sudden? I feel as if I'm missing something. So you thought I'd given up music and came all this way to drag me back. It's flattering in a way. That was the original plan anyway, before I learned that you've been dedicating yourself to those who suffered in the calamity. That you've been using music to bring people comfort. My father fought and fell in Cartano, and when my sickly mother died after that, it made me stop and consider what I truly wanted to achieve with the gifts I have. It didn't take long to arrive at the answer. I wanted to share the joy of music with all who strive to make their way in our calamity-ravaged world. Yes, I understand that now. Yours is a worthwhile calling, and I won't try to convince you to come back. Still, I can't help but feel sad. I had assumed you'd always be there as my rival, but then you gave that up and found another path. Gave up? Hardly. You've always pushed me forward with your relentless pursuit of perfection, and I felt that I needed to find my own sound. One day I hope to express my experiences on this journey in song, and when I do, you'd better still be there, with your skills sharp as ever. Spoken like a true rival. All this time I've been running around in circles. It goes without saying that you can do as you please, but I want you to promise me one thing. Wherever you are, stay safe and visit me from time to time. That's 2 things, but alright, I can do that much. And Dayan, meeting Namuli again has taken a weight off my heart, and I can't thank you enough for accompanying me all this way. I'm truly glad that the minstrel sent you. Now then, you and I have some catching up to do. I want to know everything. Where you've been, what you've seen, the songs you've played, as both a friend and a rival. You've seen Bathu Maloko's quest to find her dear friend to a happy conclusion. The wandering minstrel will be eager for your report. Alrighty then. Back to Limpsa it is. 137 gil. I should have fucking took the ferry back. Nah, I'm just penny pinching. Whoop. Welcome back, my friend. By your elated expression, I take it you met with success in your search. So the 2 friends whose paths diverged after the calamity were happily reunited during the Rising, with each gaining newfound understanding for the other. 'Tis a joyous outcome, and I'm glad I entreated your aid. I must say, it is quite fascinating how we define ourselves through our connections. Our endeavors may be our own and no one else's, yet there are often others who walk the selfsame path, and their presence can serve to guide and inspire. Be it a shining beacon, a warming flame, or a consuming blaze, how those individuals are perceived may vary. But it is by virtue of their existence that we're able to see where we presently stand. Yes, I believe I have the makings of a new verse, and I owe it to you. If you have time still, I should like to hear your tale in more detail. Will you not join me for the fireworks? Fireworks! We have a moment before the display begins. While we wait, will you not lend an ear to my verse? It is a song of comfort and hope, dedicated to all who forge on in the calamity's wake. Oh, here we go. Echo headache. Oh, the amphitheater. Greetings, warrior of light. It's Yoshi-P. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream, a flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I've beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. Least you wonder, an enchanting concert is to be held at this venue, and I have come to attend it. Music is about enjoying sound. Everyone should be able to enjoy it freely. These are the words of a comrade and composer. Looking back, I marvel on how long we have been on this journey with you and yours. We've experienced good times and bad, partaken of the sweet and the bitter both. But through it all, did music resound, captivating and wondrous. Even as our journey unfolded, many events have taken place in the world beyond, events that shape our values and way of life. I, for one, have changed with them, and I'm quite certain you have as well. So it only follows that this world too must undergo change. A transformation driven by our hope that your journey will always be worthwhile. As we forge ahead, nothing will please us more than to continue having you there beside us, enjoying your adventures freely to the accompaniment of marvelous music. Now the time has come for this vision to end, time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. This world shall yet endure, and as we continue on our way, I pray that the notes that resound from each of us shall have occasion to rise together once more in harmony. Till that day, I wish you safe and happy travels. Fare you well. I always like these little messages from Yoshi-P. Countless souls abide in this world, and the connections we forge with one another give rise to the symphony of life. In the course of your journeys, you will have heard such music. You yourself have been a performer, creating music with those around you. In recognition to this, I wish to dedicate to you another verse, that your footfalls may resound for all to hear. Upon the wind they echo far, the songs of life upon our star. With journeys marked the land abounds, beyond the morrow to resound. Though sun may set and twilight fall, the stars agleam on blackened pall, our songs shall e'er light the way and guide us forth to break the day. As we make our way in the journey of life, we choose with whom we walk. Sometimes, however, someone may appear upon the road unannounced, and we find ourselves taken in directions we had not imagined. For instance, had you not lent young Bathu your aid, she and Anamuli would not enjoy the connection they now share. To thus appear before others is your destiny, I dare say, and I cannot help but wonder what you will see and hear in your journeys to come. When next we meet, I pray you will regale me with your tales once more. Quest complete! I hear there's more to it, though. So, let's see. Yep, Prelude's call. The wandering minstrel regards you with a curious gaze. Still savoring the afterglow of the fireworks, are you? You look somewhat dazed, as if you've been awakened from a dream. You actually had a dream, you say, and in it you met an individual who bore an uncanny resemblance to me. While I know not the significance of your vision, I have an inkling as to this enchanting concert that was mentioned. If you are otherwise unoccupied, would you care to attend it together? Excellent! Let us make our way to Mikado's amphitheater in Old Gridania at once. To the amphitheater. Let me get my minion. I have lined up with Lamont. Okay. Mikado's amphitheater. Glad the tournament wasn't right now. All the umbrellas. It appears we've arrived during an intermission. Do you see the piano on the stage? It is there for one and all to play during the rising. As young Anamuli also knew, music is possessed of the power to comfort and inspire. It can even restore faded memories to vibrant life, together with emotions they once evoked. With these wondrous effects in mind was the piano set up, and I didn't get to finish reading that because y'all are doing this on your own. Slow down. Ah, a performer has taken to the stage. Oh, now y'all slow down. This unmistakable arpeggio, could it be? This song is familiar to me. The performer could well be an esteemed predecessor of mine. This is only one way to know for certain. I shall go and speak with him after he has finished playing. Apologies for the wait. My suspicions were correct. Permit me to introduce you to the legendary composer. Nay, it isn't my place to reveal his identity. Not when he has gone to such lengths to remain anonymous, that he might simply delight in music with us. Know, however, that you have been touched by his work somewhere out there. This I guarantee. Ghosty! Lizzie! Huggles! Hydrate! Thank you, Lizzie! Streaking! Yes! Hello, wannabe. This man is an accomplished adventurer and a renowned
I
hero
pet you on the head.
besides.
I pet you on the head. I let
Yay
you know
for
that
the head
everything is fine.
pats. Thank you. Might you have any words you would like to offer him? Greetings, adventurer. Tell me, have you been enjoying the music that colors your journey? I have. Immensely. And this question I also pose to you over yonder. Okay, the player. Yes, I have, immensely. It is not only the battles and stories or the music which brings them to life, but how you choose to interact with the game that truly shapes the experience. For being part of this final, yet unending fantasy, I give you my heartfelt thanks. Stretch too, that's good. Head patties. Thank you. Stretching too. Alright. Hold on. Ow! As a token of my gratitude, please accept this gift. Oh, and do remember the name Kon-Tiki. It's a little project of mine. Kon-Tiki. Huh. Well, I will either remember that later, if something ever comes up from a game or a song or whatever, or I won't. Don't mention anything to our minstrel friend, though. He's standing right there. It seems you're privy to a secret, but worry not. I'm not one to pry. Now, then, enveloped in the warmth of enchanting music, I shall return to my wanderings. After all, the adventure promises to continue for quite some time to come. I hope so. I live on this game. That was pretty sweet. So one of the composers, I wonder if it's Soken or if it's Noboru Umetsu. Probably butchered that poor man's name. We got equestrian rolls. What we get? Matoya's Cave modulation. Ooh. Eternal Wind modulation. And Xanarkand modulation. Oh, okay. Well, let's go to the house and see what these sound like. Because we finished the quest. That was pretty cool. They've never broken the fourth wall that way. That was pretty cool. Usually they just talk to your character, so it was pretty neat. I liked it. Alright, let me go to the equestrian player, or orchestration, or whatever the fuck you call this. Select tracks. Let me see. Seasonal. Matoya's Cave. What's that sound like? Huh. That's not bad. Huh. I might have to add that to my playlist. Let me see. Eternal Wind modulation. What's that sound like? These aren't bad. Whoops. Accident button. Xanarkin. I know that's Final Fantasy X. Huh. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that was seasonal. Let's edit playlist. Hollowed Halls. Oop. We can take that off for right now. Seasonal. Put that. And then. Whoops. I'll take that one off. And add that one. Seasonal. I think it was Xanarkin. Okay, save. Yep. And then play all. Oh. No songs have been. There we go. Had to fix my orchestration roll, or orchestrion, or whatever the fuck you call that thing. Alright. I got some rising decorations in here. My lamp, my balloon, and my banner. I need to fix my shit. Oh my gosh. And I know Sal ain't on to fix it, so let me just fix it right there. Oops. Got the yard kind of fixed too for the rising. Just the pole, that was all they really had for outside, and then just put some stuff back that I already had in the yard. What is this? Moth scales? Where the fuck did I get moth scales from? Who knows? Alright, let's see. I'll probably put that stuff. I should have put that on my retainer. Check them while I'm here. Oh, I can't sell that. That sucks. Put it up there since I can't sell it. 27. One 085. Whoops. $348. And 1085. Okay. And that there. Oh, now I can hear the Xanarkand in it. That's pretty, the way they did that. I have to sit here and listen to it one day. Alrighty. I wonder if I can get into the first walk. Because I need coins. Because even though we have the weapon finished, I need to fix my armor. Hype! It says 5 minutes this time. Last few times I've loaded up for it, it's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes. And it took me about 30 minutes to get in there today. It's getting towards the end of the week. There might be more people around. And it's later in the evening. Hype and wave. Attention, coming soon to a chat near you. In a world of pixels and potions, Clockwork Ghostie's realm is alive with camaraderie. Lizzie Rama showers the chat with virtual hugs and head pats, while wannabe photographer brings the hype train to a screeching halt with emotes galore. Join us for stretches, support, and the magic of Final Fantasy XIV The Rising 2026. Will you be part of the adventure? Hashtag hype, hashtag community love. Oh. If I can get into this one more time today, I won't have to worry about running it tomorrow. Because I got too much to do tomorrow. probably won't make it to run any more dungeons tomorrow. Tomorrow usually we have RP night and everybody gathers at the tavern. My back was starting to hurt. I had to lean back for a little bit. My sitting posture is terrible in this chair. Yeah, I remember before I started playing Final Fantasy XIV, some friends I was hanging out with, I told them that I saw the trailer for A Realm Reborn, and I was like, oh, shit, I really want to play that. That looks like it's going to be really good. And they're like, no, I heard that game was really bad, because this was like, they were going off of news of 1.0, which was before A Realm Reborn. And they were like, no, that game, I heard that game sucks. I was like, oh, okay. So for a while I didn't try it. But then, Rabbit of Moon, she started playing it because her fiance, Fearless, got her to play it, I think. And she was like, you need to come play Final Fantasy XIV. And she was showing me pictures of Thancred and we was making Danny Phantom jokes. And so I was like, alright, I'll come play, it looks fun. So then I started up a character. The character I had first was an Ellison. I actually still have him. I didn't delete him or anything. He's part of an FC with Rabbit of Moon and her fiance. Oh shit, that scared me. I wasn't expecting the Rock to suddenly start playing. So then I started playing as an Ellison, and I played through till probably, I think did I make it to Endwalker? I did make it to Endwalker with him. I didn't finish the after part of Endwalker with him. So, like, I'm still in the ending stages of that as that character. And then I started playing on Dan. And played on him for a long time through the whole game up through Dawn Trail. And then I decided to make Dayan for RP reasons, because I wanted to join the RP community. So, made Dayan, And just... I still go back to Dan from time to time, but I haven't picked back up Clockwork yet in a very long time. Rabbit of Moon keeps reminding me that he exists, and she's like, you should play as Clockwork some, and I was like, I know I should, but I like being a lizard. Like, whenever I was playing as Elizin, I would see the Aura people, and I'd be like, oh damn, I kinda want to be a lizard. But I wouldn't buy a Fantasia, because I liked how Clockwork looked, and I didn't want to change him. But I just really wanted an Aura character. So that's why Dan is an Aura, and then Dayan is like his doppelganger. Except they wear different clothing styles, and where Dan is monk, which I can have monk on all of them, it doesn't matter. Main's monk, I main Reaper on Dayan, and he has shorter hair and wears different clothes, so usually that's how you can tell them apart. Well, it's fluctuating. We might get in here and we might not. We'll hang around a little bit longer and see if we get in.
I pet you on the head. I pet you on the head. I
Thank you
let
for
you
the
know that
head
everything
pats,
is fine.
wannabe. Oh, excuse me. We got 3 tanks. We need 3 more DPS and 10 more... we need 3 more healers and 10 more DPS. Yeah, because I'm going to have to run the first dungeon and the second one at least 7 more times to finish getting all my armor augmented to the highest level it can be for this expansion, I think. Now, they might come out with more, like, crafted gear, but usually you have to have a crafter make that gear. And if you don't have any friends who are crafters, or if you yourself aren't a crafter, then yeah, you don't get that armor. I do have crafter friends, like Sal and Sunnyo, so I guess if there comes any crafted armor out and I want it, I just have to ask them. But I do hate bothering them. Oh god, it went back down. We've been waiting for 13 minutes! Wait time 13 minutes. No, it ain't. It's past 13 minutes. Lol. I be impatient. I want it to hurry up and pop. Well, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna be right back. Oh, looks like they turned the TV off before I could. This time. Oh, we dropped a tank. A tank got tired of waiting. Yeah, like I said, last time I don't know why it's taking so long to get into these, especially when people need them for the weapons. I figured that these would be easier to, like, get to pop, but... But it doesn't look like that's the case. Which on a weekend it might be easier, I'm not sure. I would have to see, but I've got plans all weekend, so I don't know if I'll make it to run anymore till like Sunday. We just have to see. Oh, we got another tank back. Well, while we're standing around, waiting patiently, or impatiently rather, let's go see. Did I do scratchers today? I did. Let's go see what's going on in Old, see if it's as dead as it's been lately. Which I guess I could check on my troops. Shirtless cat boy. Girl who always stands against the wall. It used to, the Rising was here in Old, but they changed it recently to Limsa, it seems, the past few years. Woo, they leveled. Alright. The middle one. Huh. Huh. But I don't know if I could get that up. Let me try one more thing and we'll see if that'll help. If it doesn't, well, I can't get them high enough to do that run. So... personal... officer... Oh. Material container. Containers a random mount or minion introduced in a Realm Reborn or Heaven's Ward. Oh, cool. I didn't have these unlocked before. Do 2 more, can I? Can. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what this is. Oh, what the fuck is that? Tiny bulb. Okay. A wind up quick run. Aw. Oh my gosh. Bombfish. I've already got one of those. Y'all suck. I'm gonna have to sell it. The wind up Ravana. Okay. Well, we got some new little minions. Not that I keep a minion out, but kind of interested to see what the tiny bulb is. Oh, let's bounce. Let's see. Thoroughbred descendant from the legendary villain Tiff. This noble bird of Ishgard seeks a rider who will not sully his family's name. Alrighty then. Tiny bulb. There we go. To answer the question, why can this bulb walk, one must trace the seedkin's evolution back thousands of generations. Since this guide lacks the space to do so, let us simply say that it has something to do with seeking sunlight under the internal darkness of the Black Shroud's thick canopy. Okay. Yeah, there's the bulb fish. I didn't even know I had that. Repulu. Its name meaning honored lizard, this reptile native to Alolo Island is believed by the locals to be a fountain spirit that brings good fortune to those who accord it due reverence. Whatever the truth of their nature, this particular critter was so impressed with your prowess in battle it chose to follow you wherever you should go. Oh, it's cute. The wind up quick run. Tourmaline weapon. Wind up Ravana. Oop. Oh, there's a little Wook Lamont. Wind up Wook Lamont. This automaton, designed in the likeness of Wook Lamont, was commissioned by a certain member of the royal family to commemorate the anniversary of her father's ascension. When the celebrations were delayed due to the rite of succession, however, the units were exported to Eorzea instead. Oh, cool. That's the... Oh, that's the little blue Viking that I got from PvP. This automaton was deployed in Astragalus campaigns until it was inevitably incapacitated by adventurers. While such units are often damaged beyond repair, this example proved salvageable and it was repurposed as an escort. Formerly red and vicious, it is now possessed of a calm temperament. Allegan melon. Since ancient times, melons have been favored in many cultures as nature's drinking flask, but not satisfied with merely their thirst-quenching property, however, Allegan scientists set out to make them portable, and this self-propelled melon is the fruit of their labors. Literally fruit. Weirdness. Alrighty then. Whoop. Wall. Let's go to the quicksand and see what is going on over there. Oh, they got it kind of fixed up for the rising. The stage and all area. Of course there are people on the stage. What are they doing? Drinking tea? They are. Sir Froggo and Witch Cat. I don't know. That's not their names, but I like their glams. Seems to be a lot more people around here today than there was the last time I was here. That's a very glowy aura with his doggo. For a minute there, I couldn't see her top. I was like, wait, what? Be right back. Okay. Oh, we have a bards playing. Nine to 5. They're really good. I don't know if my channel can get muted though with them playing songs like that, so we're gonna leave. Otherwise, I'd hang out the whole time because I do enjoy bards. Oh, the Froggo's still there. It's not quite as many people as there have been around here before, but there's a good many. Either you are a Reaper or you're using a Reaper glam, which is fine. They are a summoner. Okay, so they're just using the glam. But that still looks good. Because now in Final Fantasy, it doesn't matter what class you are. Clothes that used to be for specific jobs and things, you can now use them for anything you like. So what might have used to be just exclusively a Reaper top, like that she was wearing, is now you can wear it for anything. Which I have a few glams like that that were meant for other classes that I can wear for just about anything. Like this Dark Knight outfit, samurai outfit, this armor, dragoon. So yeah, anything that this is actually a Reaper glam that I use for other stuff. So yeah. Things that used to be for one class, you can now wear it for whatever the fuck you want to. There's that same top that she had on, but I have the full set. And that's my monk glam, so... Eh. What the fuck? Oh, I know what that is. 30 minutes have elapsed. And we have gotten nowhere. Nowhere. Let's see. And I think I've already done Gold Saucer for today. Oh, give it a little while longer. The hell is that? Oh, she's got a little lantern. Where did it come from? What is this lantern that you have? Okay. That is her black mage. Okay, that's for black mage. That's cool. I like it. Oh. Oh goodness, he just got up in that aura's face. We got the same hairstyle. Well. Teleport to the free company house. Check the Chocobo stable there. I ain't believing how long it's taking to get into this dungeon. Normally I'd be more annoyed by this, but it wasn't something that I absolutely needed tonight. I just kind of wanted to while I had the time. Since we finished the Rising event. But this might have been just me talking for the past 30 minutes. Ugh. But, well, beat up the dummy. We can reset it now. Oh my gosh. He fell asleep and stayed logged in. Yeah, he told me he was going to bed like an hour ago. Or two. Huh. Wonder if he realizes. Did he? Hmm. I don't think this is going to pop, y'all. I was hoping it would, but I don't think it is. It keeps fluctuating. We get all the tanks, but we don't get all the healers. Now we have no healers, and it's just been sort of hanging out at 5 to 7 DPS. I don't know why it's so hard to get into these. You would think that this is like in-game stuff that they would still be doing it, but I guess a lot more people are doing the last walk, the third walk, instead of doing like the first walk and all. So this might be what it's gonna be, trying to get into it for a while. It took me 30 minutes to get into it earlier today, and whenever I got in there, this guy was like, oh, that was the fastest pop ever, and I was like, dude, I've been sitting for 30 minutes. Waiting. And now we've sat here for 40 for it this time. Like I said, I'll wait around for a little bit. Like, if it don't pop by 2, I'm gonna call it a night. Whoops. Oh, so that's where they moved the fountain. Okay. And now we're down to 1 tank. Yeah, we ain't getting into this tonight. But at least we got to do the rising, and y'all got to hear me babble on. Maybe I'll be able to get into it tomorrow. I don't know. Like I said, I got a lot to do tomorrow, and I probably won't be done till late, so I'm not putting too much stock into being able to run it tomorrow. Oops. Oh, cool. Oh, damn. It has the high ground. Pretty nice view from here. Do-do-do-do. Kind of missed the jump puzzle that was there. Now I wonder if this came with this or if they put this up here. Either way, it's cute. Just climbing and jumping from everything. Eh, we ain't getting in there tonight. Alright, guys. I guess I'm gonna call it here. I wanted to get in there and do that fight, but it's not gonna pop tonight. And I don't think hopping out of it and hopping back into it would do anything. It would probably just restart the chaos. Let's see. Yeah. And now it says a 30-minute wait time where it said 17 minutes earlier. So, yeah. Not getting in there tonight. Alright, well, I thank you guys for joining me for doing the rising. Oops. And I hope that you guys had fun. I did. Oh. I'll probably be back Sunday night with Road to Dawn Trail, since it's hard to get into. We might try to see if we can't get the dungeon to pop again, or that raid to pop again. If we can't, that's fine too. But yeah, let me find us somebody to raid into. Let's see who is playing tonight. Hmm. Hmm. Zoe's playing. Let's go over there. Let's see. Give her a shout out. Solari. Solari, a queer, non-binary Canadian PNG tuber. Okay, so they. Who plays all sorts of games across various platforms. They're currently on a road to 200 journey, battling sentient berries and gods of Olympus along the way. Expect lots of game switching, and maybe some electronics repairs. Well, let's go say hi to them. Let's see. Do. All right, guys, I will see y'all back here Sunday night.